Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, June 24th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Talk about a scorcher of a weekend, but kudos to everyone that produced, volunteered, participated, attended either the Juneteenth Parade and Celebration Fest or East Port Rockin'. Everyone did a great job at both events. And hey, I learned something new on Saturday night. Because the Key Bridge is out, there are no tolls on the Harbor Tunnel. The Easy Pass appears to be disabled, so there you go. And just a quick reminder, in case you're not signed up, our daily news recap newsletter is great for news that happens after this drops in the morning and what happens over the weekend. It's local, it's free, it hits your email inbox at 7 p.m. every night, and I'm going to drop a link right here in the show notes for you. Anyhow, we do have a whole lot of news to catch up on, so shall we? Anne Arundel County is expanding its speed camera program to improve road safety. Cameras will be active primarily in school zones and residential areas, and the current locations which are going into play today include Broadneck Elementary School on Shore Acres Road, George Cromwell Elementary School on Welham Avenue, Oak Hill Elementary on Truck House Road, Shipley's Choice Elementary on Governor Stone Parkway, and Solly Elementary on Solly Road. During the initial 15-day activation period, only warnings will be issued, followed by fines starting at $40 for speed violations of 12 miles per hour or more over the speed limit. But they're not stopping there. They do have planned locations, and they include Annapolis Area Christian School on Bestgate Road, Belgrove Elementary on Belgrove Road, Brooklyn Park Middle on Hammonds Lane, Central Elementary on Mayo Road and 214, Davidsonville Elementary School on Central Avenue, Folger McKinsey on Arundel Beach Road, Jessup Elementary on Maryland 175, Millersville Elementary on Millersville Road, Monarch Global Academy and Rockbridge Elementary School on Brockbridge Road, Nantucket Elementary School on Nantucket Drive, Odenton Elementary on Odenton Road, Pasadena Elementary on East Pasadena Road, Quarterfield Elementary on Quarterfield Road, and the Key School on Hillsmere Drive. Finally, Tracy's Elementary School on Deal Road. So be careful out there. Annapolis Musicians Fund for Musicians awarded the Tim King Music Performance Scholarship of $5,000 to Rachel Lee, who's a senior at Rockbridge Academy. Miss Lee, who will attend the University of Maryland in the fall to pursue a Bachelor's of Music. She excels in violin, piano, guitar, and percussion and has performed with the Accord Symphony Orchestra, the Chesapeake Youth Symphony, the Irish band Lunasa, and has participated in many local festivals. Scholarship is in its 7th year. It evaluates candidates based on their involvement in high school music groups, community music opportunities, private lessons, performance videos, and essays. AMFM does provide emergency financial relief to professional musicians and supports future musicians through these scholarships and awards, raising funds through donation and music events. So always look out to Ram's Head on Stage to find out what the next AMFM show is, and you can contribute. Hey, here are a few local business news stories for you. PJ's Coffee has opened up its first Greater Baltimore location in Linthicum Heights at South Camp Mead Road. This is the third Maryland location for this New Orleans-based chain, which already has stores in Silver Spring and Bowie, with future locations planned for Camp Springs and the mall in Columbia. Now, the Linthicum Heights shop is near BWI. It features cold and hot coffee, tea, energy drinks, and a food menu, including, they say, their famous beignets, pastries, and sandwiches. The franchisee who owns the Linthicum Heights store has plans to further expand into Glen Burnie, and I'm going to have to try them out because I do love a great beignet, but have yet to find any in the area that are up to snuff. Pirates Cove, of all places, actually comes closest to Café du Monde in my opinion. Also, Donato's Pizza, another pizza chain that I am not familiar with but has a great reputation, is set to open up its first traditional locations in Maryland, targeting Columbia, Laurel, and Glen Burnie. The first store is expected to open next year with plans to expand to 50 locations across Maryland and Virginia. Now, Donato's is known for its edge-to-edge toppings on pizza. The brand already has been a hit in local Red Robin's locations where they've been testing the waters. Not sure where they're going to open first, but we'll keep you up to speed. Hopefully you caught our canines and crosstreks on Friday with the grease puppies. That's what I call them. If you missed it, go back and have a listen and then give the SPCA a call and put your name on the list for one of them. On Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we spoke with El Lune from Here, a pop-up shop. That was really a lot of fun. Do give that a listen and be sure to look for them popping up again on Main Street on July 1st. All right, that's a wrap. Thank you first and foremost, and also a quick thank you to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. Anne Covington is here with her Monday Money Report, and of course, George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with the only locally forecasted weather report you will find. All that's coming up for you in just a bit, so hang around.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Monday, June 24th, last week of June 2024 already. And it has been a warm one, with temps generally around 2.5 to 3.5 degrees above average for the month. And the week ahead will keep things hot through Wednesday, with a few summertime rain chances along the way. Look for temps in the low to mid-90s again today, with a chance for showers and storms to be followed by more sunshine tomorrow, with highs back up in the low to mid-90s across the region. From there, the expectation is for another chance for some additional storms Wednesday and Thursday, with highs Wednesday back into the mid to upper 90s, followed by maybe mid-80s to lower 90s Thursday and Friday, ahead of a weekend with plenty of sunshine and temperatures back into the 90s for afternoon highs. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for weather updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You work hard for your money. Is your money working hard for you? Managing and investing it can be confusing. Anne Covington, a financial planner from CovingtonAlsina, has been helping people make sense of it for nearly 20 years. Are you ready? Now, here's your Monday Money Report.
This is Anne Covington of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. Last week, the S&P 500 set another high water mark. It's been 377 days since a drop of over 2%, the longest stretch since the 2008-2009 financial crisis. If you read financial news, you'll see that some people are expecting a serious market crash, and just as many are predicting continuing gains. My crystal ball is a little cloudy, so I focus on data. The market is doing well overall, up over 14% for the year. I have concerns that a large portion of that growth is from one stock, and that we are due for a pullback. Even in a bull or rising market, small drops are normal, and long-term investors should take them in stride. This year's financial aid system for colleges was anything but normal. With the delayed rollout of the new FAFSA, many students are still waiting for financial aid decisions. One new change that can help applies to family members besides students or parents. Previously, any distributions from a college savings 529 account were included as student income, regardless of who owned the account. If Grandma Susie had opened a 529 for each of her grandchildren, any distributions to pay for school were considered income to the student and reduced financial aid they would have otherwise received by up to 50% of the distribution. Now, students' income is based solely on their federal tax return, so 529 distributions are not included in the calculations. Contributions to a 529 account are considered gifts and are limited to $18,000 per year. With a 529, you can front load up to 5 years of gifts for a total of $90,000. Beyond that, tuition payments made directly to a school do not count as gifts at all. What happens if all the money in a 529 isn't needed, or the student doesn't go on to college or vocational school? You can still transfer the money to another child or take it out, subject to taxes and a 10% penalty on the gains. And the new rules allow you to transfer up to $35,000 in leftover funds to the student's Roth IRA tax-free. A final potential benefit for Maryland 529 account owners is the state matching program. If you earn under $112,500 as an individual or $175,000 for a married couple filing jointly, you can receive a match on your contributions, up to $500. Given the new financial aid changes, retired grandparents may want to open accounts to receive the match for each grandchild. Your action item is to review your checking account and credit card statements for unrecognized charges. Be sure to check out our website at CovingtonAlsina.com or our Facebook page for more information and to register for our upcoming educational events. CovingtonAlsina is a registered investment advisor. Information presented for educational purposes only, not to make an offer, solicitation for the sale or purchase of any specific securities, investments, or investment strategies. Investments involve risk unless otherwise stated or not guaranteed. Be sure to first consult with a qualified financial advisor and or tax professional before implementing any strategy discussed herein. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Anne Covington with CovingtonAlsina.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.